On an auctions have a history at Belgium last 2 weeks ago. Oh no!
There we go, wreck immediately!
Side by side, both bouncing, pitching, contact! They wreck! Leo Lund is off!
Oh, we got a big wreck! And it's lights out! And away we go! Felipe taking over the lead! With Pipster trying to take in second for DW. Surge moving into fourth. There we go, wreck immediately! We have a wreck immediately! So, that is Solberg wrecked in the front stretch.
And here we come. The 5 red lights are kicking on in RPL Japan for the second half of the season. It's lights out, and away we go. We saw a little bit of wheel spin off the line, but nonetheless, Blue Goggy has got an amazing start. He's clearing both cars behind, who go off. Both of them are off. Danny and Red Fire, the championship leader, is off. Both of them are to last now. We've got some movement now into the hairpin. We got some movement. Jackson Traeger collides with the Sauber. Jackson Traeger went from a long way back, and the dive bomb didn't work out. Big losers on the start. Red Fire, Danny, and Jackson Traeger, to no surprise, but we've got some contact here. Strat Racer's off, and Strat Racer's in the wall. He had an incident with Zora. Both them came together, and Strat Racer's missing part of his wing.
Let's go.
May, I have no avoiding that, Jesus.
5 red lights. It's time to bring the action here for Monza. Florian already moves over to pick up Slipstream down to turn 1, and he's already pulling out. So is TB, who got an absolute amazing start. Florian down the inside of Leo. He pitches Leo at turn 1, and they collide. Leo got onto the curb, kicked into Florian. They both ghosted inside of one another, and that was also Williams getting forced off there at turn 2. Both Red Bulls are there to challenge. Florian Van Zelter's going for it at his home race to take the lead. Florian Van Zelter around the outside, side by side, both bouncing, pitching, contact, they wreck. Leo Lund is off. Florian Van Zelter is down to 4th, but guess who leads this race? It's Tadpole.
Here we go to 5 lights for the Australian Grand Prix one-off. And it's a blistering start for P3 Z6. And there's a Red Bull of Max. He's going to go up. And Max is going to go around the outside of those. He's going to take the lead. And he's gone off the track. And we've got yellow, a safety car.
Oh my God. Felipe took flight and flew into the wall.
I want to have some fun. I want to race. And here we go. The lights are on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drift King invade. And it's lights out. And away we go in Middle Eastern territory. And it's Russell.
Oh, we got a crash.
Oh my God.
Here we go. The 5 lights come on to start the feature race for Miami. And we're off and away in Miami. Looks like a good start by Fanflo heading into turn number 1. Jack right behind him. Lugan Beatnik battling it out for 3rd. Brad Gate as more drivers just rocketing, monkeying around for position. And there goes Blonde for a spin. Blonde goes for a spin. And oh, we got a big wreck. We got a big wreck here. Numerous cars involved. We got Blonde, we got FBL, Dean Khan, Tadpole, Sam Steed, all involved. George involved too.
Blue Goggy leading the field, gets off the line pretty well, and they're all very skirmishy behind that. P4, they're going to be side by side into turn 1. Actually, P3, a little bit of contact. Mythic gets pushed onto the curb and at the back of the field. Liam, who's reserving, in trouble. Griffiths as well, falling down the order. And at the back of the field, you can see Titan going into Griffiths right there. A little bit of contact, but now for the lead. Beatnik on the back of Goggy. Goggy pitches him. They're around, and they're both into one another, and they're off. And now that brings out the safety car. Blue Goggy moving, trying to defend on the straight, going into Beatnik and causing a massive collision.
Turning on 5 lights for the Spanish Grand Prix, and it's a delayed start for the Dasher of Poland. Boggy's 5 has taken a brilliant start to take the lead of the race out of turn 1. Grog has beat his teammate, reached 80 down to turn 1, and in side-by-side action with the Red Bulls. And we've got Blue Goggy out of the race. There's a big pile of JT involved as well. The Haas It's an absolute mess. That's going to have to be a safety goal. That's to be a safety goal.
Everywhere.
5 red lights, getting in gear, getting revved up. And it's go time for the Tier 2 finale of the season. Bonkers gets away well. That person with a poor start could not defend from the Ferrari of Owen. Owen around the outside trying to get it to Sen S. And behind that, they all get squirmish as they come through turn number 3. There's contact at the back. They were 3 wide. And around Blue Goggy, Valkyrie, and a ton of cars go. Jackstar's involved. Molly's involved. I think FPL picked up a bit of damage. And now there's a safety car.
Here comes Scyther, very ambitious, hard into, just cuts the corner and just smacks Groggers off the track and around.
The first ever Tier 3 event in RPL is about to kick underway with the 5 red lights going on and off, and we are away. Rapid Owen and Invade side by side of the line, and we got crashes immediately. That's a McLaren, SV around, an Aston around, George diving down the inside for 2nd place, but trouble has already struck at the back of the field for 2 drivers. 1 returning, 1 on debut, and that's a Red Bull going off. That's Valkyrie, but now 2nd place in this race up for grabs. That's a Sauber almost going into the wall as well.
5 lights. And drive for penalty for Little Mick immediately. We're off, and it's a brilliant start for Jordan Williams to lead for P1. And Mally goes down the inside of, it's a collision between the Ferrari and the Alpine.
Oh, and Williams around.
Oh, dearie me.
Boy is around. Oh, the Red Bull's around. Oh, really dainty. That's. Oh, shit! Oh my god.
Patrick is out.
Oh, wings,
and we've got a VSC.
wings.
Lights out,
wings.
away we go, and off the line, Grandpa, our pole sitter, had a decent start, but he's gonna have J&T alongside, and at turn 1, side by side spinner, Ardell, hunted, around. Massive damage, and now a virtual safety car.
Here comes Oxters. Leon and Oxters have a history at Belgium last 2 weeks ago. Oh no! Oh, they're both off.
No, don't.
Oh my god, we've got an absolute shambles.
It's 1 light, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's lights out. And away we go! Paul the Boot gets a good start. It's big man Jaden's. He's up into 2nd still, but he's keeping it. He's keeping a good defensive line for the 2 Mercedes. Oh, there's been a massive incident behind them. The likes of the Toro Rosso and Renault. Summer has a 5-second time penalty. Toro Rosso, a Renault, a Haas, and another Racing Point has been all caught up in the first turn incident.
The 5 lights are coming on to start the Monaco RPL Grand Prix. And it is lights out, and away we go. And it seems Scyther has a better launch, but here comes TB on the outside into Sandoval and gets the jump, and Blonde's immediately out. Blonde and Lewis Piper collide, and Blonde is done immediately in Sandoval.
And away off the line they go. Off the line they go. You can see side by side, maybe 3 wide for a moment. Here comes Wolso. Wolso's got the momentum, and he's going to go almost to the bollards there. Down the inside. One of them's going to have to back out. There's contact. 2 of them off the road. Who's going to come out in front? Skither from 4th to 1st is going to come out in front after all that. There's contact at the back. Jim Bob, Wolso, Cryptic, all off the road. Tighten down the order too.
Alright, and here we go. The 5 lights come on to start the Russian Grand Prix. And we are off and away. Luke gets a powerful getaway. And look at Matt with an amazing start. Gets clear of both Mercedes. Matt gets a really strong start. Here comes teammate. Holy shit. We have a massive wreck behind the Chiller. F1X. Red Fire.
And Skither side by side with Tadpole at the back of the field. Faded Knights, who started up very well, now has spun around. He has lost the most places. Same with Goatley. Poor start from both of them. Josh on the inside of SV. Heavy braking for turn 11. Josh has looped it.
Oh, we've got a spinner.
Around at the back. Wavy, yes. Wavy is around. Doggy to 3rd. 3 wide.
I'm not exactly sure who he's had a little bit of contact with there, Ryan, at the back, but I'll have to see on clips later on today.
Ikazuchi, side by side with Blue Gagi, breaks later. Contact! Jack tried putting it in there, and Gagi got tapped from the guy who was in the middle. Now Tadpole and Skither race wheel to wheel. Gagi is still ghosted inside the car there. Now to the inside. Josh, collision. Oh, there's 3 of them around. The one furthest in front was SV. He has damage, but that's 4 cars down at turn 15, I think there. All with collateral damage. Kipu down the order.
Tadpole is very lucky to come out of that collision alive with no from wing damage, it seems. No end plate damage at all. He's got away with a blinder there.
SV off again. SV has hit trouble, and he is down now 15 places on the start.
Oh, here we go. The 5 lights come on to start round 2 of the season. And it's lights out, and away we go. And it looks like TB has a stronger start as they head into turn number 1. 3 wide into turn 1. Cryptic shoving his way past both Mercedes to get himself into P3. Reese and Scyther falling to 4th and 5th. And Maxwell Luke gets spun out by the Chiller.
Yeah, the Chiller's just been weak.
And Pinarello's also spun out too.
Oh, becomes up.
Oh, we got a huge wreck. Boss Cookie out, Zanetti out, Tadpole, Wavy involved, safety car deployed at a gate.
The 5 red lights come on, and it's lights out for the Japanese Grand Prix here in RPL. Cryptic gets off the line, not as well as Skither, because Skither's going to have a chance to overtake him before turn 1. He does so. Reese also had a Sauber fan, and Cryptic's going to try to challenge us back once again as Monaco gets the upper edge on Annex. Annex falling down the order. They're going to be side by side there.
He's in the wall.
Oh, no. So that's in the back of the grid. Multiple cars coming to collision. You have Stenner, TB,
and a Haas.
the Chiller. Multiple guys involved. We switch to the front of the field once again. The 5 red lights are coming on now for Monza, the Temple of Speed. We're waiting for the lights to go out, and they're out now. Bonkers excels off the line better than JNT, and he's gonna pull away to take the lead of the race. And now JNT has to settle for 3 wide for 2nd place. It's Ardell on the far inside line, and JNT Gaming's gone too deep. He's gone wide, and he's absolutely had to cut turn 1. He's now gonna settle for the back of the field due to that, and he comes out near plumb last, but side by side for the lead. Hunted and Ardell, they've taken massive advantage. Bonkers had trouble at turn 1 too. He's at the far back, but Ardell goes into the lead and then goes off, and then Hunted from 3rd to 1st. It's a McLaren 1-2.
Bonky just got involved in the collision with her AlphaTauri. What's happening?
I'll leave this up to
See
you.
if anyone gets thrown out. No, nobody gets thrown out. We're good. 5 lights are on for China. And it's lights out, and away we go. Fantastic reaction by Luke. Cryptic, pour off the line.
They're 4 wide.
4 wide. Oh, there goes Reese. And there goes Cookie. And oh no, TB spun. The championship rivals clash in turn 1.
They both crashed. It's a nightmare start for Ferrari. The only glimpse of hope for them is the fact that Stenner in the Alfa Romeo is
Turban collide.
crash. Oh!
Oh my goodness. Turns out. Claws out. We have a massive crash.
That was massive.
That is a VSC.
I don't know why that's a VSC. There's 3 cars in the middle of the racetrack.